I always tell people, I say, no matter what you do to a property, if it's a 1960s product, when you're done, it's still a 1960s product. You can't change that.
Absolutely right. Yeah, as long as you're buying it right, and that's the key. As long as you're buying it right. If you're going in and buying a 1960 something product at a 4 cap, that's not a 4 cap. That's a foreclosure, right? I'm just telling you, you can't get away with that. And we've seen that. We've seen that in some of these markets, like Atlanta, where I'm from. An A is a 5 cap, and a C negative minus is a 5.5 cap, and you're going that there's no spread between the A and the C here. That's not a risk-adjusted reward. So I think the affordable housing market has had cap rates artificially compressed through over syndication, since we're talking about syndication this weekend. So that's where I'm kind of saying, hey, I think we got a little bubble going on in the C space, the affordable housing. Be careful in there. Because I think when people start to sober up on how much work is really needed to go into these properties, the only thing you can do is bring the value down to make the cost basis work.
Can I make a couple of comments?
Yeah, let's just chat. Forget you. Thanks, man.
I couldn't agree with you more, and I think there's a couple other fundamentals that are going on in the market right now. First of all, you've got a couple of $1 trillion in private equity in the market in the multifamily space, right? So that's inflated the market. Then over the last couple of years, we had everybody and their brother and their cousin who said, wow, multifamily's easy because you had the wind at your back. Yeah. And Warren Buffett said that when the tide goes out, you're going to see who's swimming naked, right? Yeah. And that's what we're seeing. I think the multifamily space has thinned out a lot, and a lot of people who were great syndicators or thought they were great syndicators have gone now and they're doing car washes and self-storage and industrial buildings because it's easier, because the cap rates are different. So right now, this business, if you can thrive in this environment, in this business right now, when the wind is at your back, you're going to do exceptionally well. And I encourage people today, get in the business now, get in this multifamily space now, because as we come out of this, out of the valley and start to go to the top of the mountain again, because remember, these are cycles. And we're a couple years into the down cycle now. So just know where you're at on those points. And as we start to cycle back out of this, the wind will be at your back, the wind will be at your investors' back, and you'll do real well. You'll look like a hero. But there's operators today that are kind of struggling because the wind was at their back and they really didn't know what they were doing, and now all of a sudden they have to figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, I've not been that excited about multifamily over the last 2 or 3 years because of the pricing, and so I'm thrilled about multifamily going forward because I think we're going to have a big shift and a big downturn, and I think it's going to be a really good opportunity for people to get in with the right network, with the right people, the right relationships. Yeah, it's going to be a little tougher to just walk over to Bank of Anywhere and just get a loan and walk out with a bunch of money to buy multifamily. That's going to slow down some, but I think that will also cause a tremendous amount of buying opportunity for the right people with the right partnerships, and that's why we go back to network. If you can bring a deal to people like us, we would probably join you if you have that good deal, But if you don't have a good deal, you probably don't bring any value to us. We don't need you to underwrite. We don't need you to call realtors for us and take out the trash. And I get people call me up all the time. Hey, can I come be your, apprentice and follow you around and do your laundry? No, I don't need any of that stuff. I'm good. No, bring me a deal. We'll do business, right? But I'm not into that sort of free mentorship. And you get that a lot. And so, but if you find a good deal, there's always people like us that are really ready to do business with you. You just have to bring some value.